guys, what's going on? My name's Mark from Poshspot and welcome back to Fantasy Premier League. It's been a while, we've been off for about a month now. We were supposed to come back last week, but we completely forgot, and we're coming back this week. But I forgot, and I'm recording this on the day, so Jack isn't here. Blame it on me. I forgot as well. Hopefully everything will be back and running next week. So I'm going to go through points from game week 20 up until last week, which was 23, 24, one of them, I'm not sure. So let's get on with that. So we'll actually start with Jack. This is on game week 20. He had a very good week. 89 points, Lloris in goal there. Obviously this is from weeks, I think this was the Boxing Day games, so there's a lot to remember. I won't remember all this. Alonso had a good week there with 14. Mason, I think he took him out eventually. Otamendi there, great week. Richarlison. Lingard, who's been performing very well recently. He had a good week as well for this time. De Bruyne with 12. We got 6, but he captained him. Salah, he's front three. He had a very good week this week. Or like this week, that was 4 weeks ago. What a great week that was. And his bench is just the bench. And we'll go on to the week after, which was game week 21. I do believe he went down, yeah, quite a bit. He changed a lot up. Lloris apparently didn't play. Oh yeah, I remember now. This was the week where Tottenham and West Ham didn't have a game. And then the next game week, they had 2 games. So, it was very confusing. Obviously, Lloris didn't play. Alonso got 6. Mason, again, I don't know why he's still there. Jack, he should be out by now, surely. Otamendi with 8. Richarlison 5. Lingard didn't do too great that week. Now they did De Bruyne. It only looks good because Jack's got him captained. Martial, what the hell did he even do? Salah must have got a goal. Did he? Or an assist? What game was this? Oh, I remember that one. And Vardy and Firmino there did great. I think, yeah, Vardy got the goal, didn't he? Yeah. And then game week 22. So we're getting there. He had a better week. Lloris with 8 points in goal. Alonso just being solid every week. Tuanzebe, obviously the Manchester United fellow there. He did hit Mason out, but much improvement? Not at all. Otamendi didn't do anything really. Richarlison neither. Lingard did alright. De Bruyne with a great week. Obviously he got 12, but he captained him, so it's doubled. He brought in Eriksen, Quena and Vardy really didn't do anything, and neither did Firmino, so 62, not the best, but above average. I'm not too sure where that put him in the league. We'll have a look. And this is last week. Lloris, again, pretty standard. Alonso, just 8s and 7s and stuff. That's all I've seen. Mason was back in for some reason. Otamendi, obviously, they didn't do too great last game week, because if we just pop that on the screen, wait for, oh, spicy, oh, cheeky boy. Richarlison as well, Lingard, De Bruyne didn't do anything really. Eriksen did alright. Salah with the 4th goal that Man City conceded was a good one. I like that one. Vardy, and then Firmino obviously with, I think, the best one where he chipped it over Edison. Cheeky boy. And obviously the bench. So all in all, that's left Jack in a very good position really. He's catching up slowly. I do believe somebody left the league, but they're joining back in because it says at the bottom. I just had to check. So Jack, over the Christmas and New Year, he's done alright. He's been getting better, but there's nothing on me. So let's look at what I've done. Okay, so game week 20, the last week that we left you, I had a banging week, 89 points. De Gea in goal. I can't remember which game this was, because why did he only get 1 point? Oh yeah. Walker with 6 there, Asby with 12, and Alonso, Jesus, just put some Chelsea defenders in there, you're bound to get some points it seems. Otamendi as well with 8. I went for a different thing. I always go 4-4-2, but for some reason I went, you know what, I'm going to be cheeky. I'm going to change it to 4-3-3, and I did that, and I brought in Depois, or Depoitre. I like to say Depois because that's what it looks like. He didn't do anything, but luckily for me, Salah and Firmino really saved my bacon, as well as Asby and Alonso. So it was a decent week. It was a great week, let's be honest. And I think next week I go down by about 20, by about 25. I went back to this. De Gea was 7 there, Alonso 6, Maguire didn't play and I took him out. Otamendi did great. Gomez, I brought him in. I'm sure I took him straight back out. De Bruyne as well in there. Salah here, really, look at that. Woo! And Sterling didn't do anything, he's gone. Richarlison and Firmino. And as you see there, this is the week where Harry Kane and Tottenham didn't have a game, so I was smart. I am smart now, because you know what I've done is I've captained Kane, but because he didn't play this week, basically what a vice captain does, if you don't know, what a vice captain does is if the captain doesn't play, the vice captain's points gets doubled. So that's what I've done there. If Harry Kane doesn't play, it's Salah that will be doubled. So that's what I've done there, and I think that's very, very smart. Game week 22, which was his 50. Wow, that's a bad week. De Gea in goal, Rudiger. I brought him in for 1 week and I took him straight back out. Asby, wow, a bad week from Asby. Otamendi as well, Alonso with 7. I brought in Albrighton because he was performing well, and I'm sure he got a winner against somebody, I can't quite remember. De Bruyne there with 12. Salah didn't play, this is when he was injured, but I still believe we won about 3-0. Or was it 2? Yeah, it was, yeah, I remember, 2-1 against Burnley. Last minute winner by King Ragnar. All hail. Like I said, I brought in Albrighton and he was amazing, but I'm sure I didn't give him another chance. I just took him out for some reason. Richarlison in there as well. Kane didn't really do anything because I put him in the team, and obviously he won't score because he's a bastard. And Firmino didn't do anything either. So last week, and we are fully up to date. De Gea. Let me just try and jog my memory of what happened. They faced. This was last week. So Man United faced Stoke. Yes. Vertonghen, a Tottenham lad. I brought him in. I'm sure I've just took him back out. I can't quite remember. No, I think... Yeah, I took him out. No, who did I take? I took one of these back. One of the back four has changed, and Pascal Gross has changed as well. I can't quite remember who for though. But Vertonghen there was 6. Asby there was 7. Otamendi, obviously this was the 4-3 last week with Liverpool, so he conceded 4 and he got a yellow card, so it wasn't the best. Alonso there with 8. De Bruyne, like I said, didn't really do anything in that game. He got 2. Salah there with 11. He got a goal. I'm pretty sure he assisted Sadio Mane's goal. So not the worst week for him. Pascal Gross and Richarlison there with 2. Firmino there with 8. And Harry Kane got himself 13 points. But because I captained him, he got himself 26. And what did he do? He scored 2. I thought he did. Cool. So now we are officially back up to date. You know what the points are now. But let's go over the table. I'm still top. I don't even need to wait for it to load. I'm still top. Last week I had the best week. It wasn't a very high scoring week last week. Look at this, that's in order. That's in order from first to last. That's how isn't that nice? I did say Jack was catching back up, and he was, but I think when this guy comes back in, because he was already in but he left, I do believe he will be here or I can't remember. But Jack can do it. I'm rooting for my boy. Hopefully he can get back in it soonish, because there's not many weeks left. There's about 10. Wow, well, this season flew by actually. Okay, so this is my team for this week. Obviously I can't go over Jack's, but you know, we'll cover it next week in the points. De Gea still in goal, obviously. Back four is the same apart from that guy at the left there. Alonso, Otamendi, Asby are the exact same, and I brought in Joel Matip. Liverpool have been playing very well recently on an unbeaten streak of about 15. So you know, that's not too bad. And in the league, you know, I'm pretty sure they've won 4 in a row now. Something like that. It'll be 4 in a row. I think the last time we didn't win was that 3-3 against Arsenal. So you know, not too bad. So I brought him in against Swansea. It's liable to go wrong. It is definitely gonna go wrong. Midfield, Richarlison, Salah, and De Bruyne are the same. I'm very tempted to take out Richarlison. I'll give him 1 more week. If he doesn't perform, he's gone. And I brought in Jesse Lingard, who, as much as I hate to admit it, is having a banging season. I don't like to admit that, but he just is. And the top 2 are the exact same with Firmino and Kane as well. Obviously Kane captain Southampton. I'm expecting goals here, Harry. Come on now, don't let me down. Okay, so that is it. We are done. We are back. Be sure to we should have some streams this weekend. I'm going to stream the Swansea game that is on Monday. Swansea Liverpool should be a decent one, and we'll see what goes down on Saturday and Sunday. I doubt Sunday. You know what? If one of us is feeling it, we'll stream Sunday because there's only one game. But I presume Jack's going to try and stream the Arsenal one. I'll let him. I'll ask him and see how we do here. But other than that, there's not really any games that I feel like watching. And we're getting close to the time where every game kicks off on 3 o'clock on a Saturday. There you go, March, first week of March. We've came up with an idea that we're going to do like a Soccer Saturday thing, but we keep an eye on our specific games. So obviously I pay close attention to the Liverpool one. Jack plays close attention to the Arsenal one. Unless there's a massive game on, then one of us will switch up our things. But that is it from us. Be sure to like and subscribe. This series will be back. We're officially back. But the next episode won't be until about Monday the 29th because there are no Premier League games next week. So, you know, this probably wasn't the best time to come back. We probably should have waited, but who cares? It's good to be back. Yeah, there's no Premier League games on next weekend because it's FA Cup, 4th round. So, you know, Arsenal have a lot of time to get ready for the Swansea game. Whew, that's a shot there. So, yeah, we'll be back. Be sure to like and subscribe. The next milestone is 200 subscribers. We hit 100 subscribers about 2 weeks ago now. I did change my picture to a Manchester United badge. I did it because I'm a man. I take my punishments. Next time I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. So that's us done. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we will see you soon.